And I'm telling y'all, fall gardens and spring gardens to me are the best, but there's something about a fall garden. I don't know. I love it. And having said all that, in this gorgeous weather that we're having, we're going to do a lot of planting today. I think it's time to really get stuff going. I've been putting stuff off because of the heat and just busy, but we're going to plant a bunch of stuff today, and a couple of the things we're going to plant I'm really excited about because of how I got the seeds. So let's grow. Okay, before we get into this video and planting and everything, let me take a moment to talk to y'all about something real quick. I'm gonna put a video out. I'm gonna aim for Tuesday where we're gonna discuss some things about the channel and the schedule in the future, but I've been super busy, y'all. I work and everything is just taking its toll. I'm finally over the sickness that I had, so getting out here is becoming to be a bit of an issue of timing. So I'm going to adjust the schedule a little bit, but we'll talk about that on Tuesday. And that's why this video is coming out today on a Sunday, because I'm running out of time I'm getting out here. So, or this might actually come out tomorrow on Monday. I don't know, but don't want y'all to think I'm not trying to be in the garden. Believe me, I love being out here. It's just juggling work and life and time, and man, it's getting to me. But let's have some fun right now and let's get some stuff planted. Okay, a couple of videos ago I asked for your all's help on what I should do with this bed right here, and the main reason is because I just don't know what I can put in here. Every time I put a crop in here, the sun just bakes it to death. So I got a lot of recommendations on stuff for next spring that I am going to try. But for right now, I still have about 3 months before my first expected frost date. So I've got time to grow some stuff. And I'm going to grow a couple of things that I actually got from you. So earlier in the year, if you all remember, me and Old Southern Kitchen and Garden, Dale and Chuck on that channel, we switched seeds. We swapped seeds. I sent them a bunch of seeds, they sent me a bunch of seeds. Well, y'all, I've been sitting on these seeds for 6 months, and I am so ready to get these things in the ground. These right here. Now seriously, look at that color. I have never in my life heard of these, and I dropped them. But I'm excited to put these in the ground finally and to see what they do. Now, last week, David over on Bowtie Life in the Garden, his channel, he sent me some okra seeds. Now, these are a Hill Country red okra. I'm putting the package up right here, but look at all the seeds he sent me. Now, the picture of these okras just are gorgeous. I love the red at the top of them. So I'm gonna plant some of these now just because I have the time and it's okra, and I want to see how they grow here in this garden, because as y'all know, y'all, I can grow some okra, like for real. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to clean out this bed really quick. Now this is all just a bunch of basil and marigold, so this shouldn't take me very long, and then I'm going to go ahead and start getting stuff planted right now. Those are done, nice and easy. Of course, I got to water them in, which we'll do later. Right now, I want to tackle this right here. Let me show you why. So the heat about a month ago was insane. The sun was just baking and baking and baking everything out here. So I put up the shade cloth, but let's go ahead and take it down because we're gonna be in the 80s. I think for the rest of the year. At least I don't think it's gonna go back into the 90s. And if it does, I'll just put it back up. But I wanna go and take this off now just because I want all these plants in here to really get the sun that they need. Okay, so I planted these these tomatoes in here, these sweet 100s. They've definitely grown a lot larger than they were when I planted them. But they definitely are not getting full. A little concerned about that, so I'm gonna put some fertilizer down inside right next to the root system, just like I used over there. I did not put the harvest, the Neptune's Harvest crab and lobster in here, or the blood and bone meal like I normally do when I planted them, and that could be why they look the way they do. And plus these squashes aren't looking very good, so maybe the sun will help perk them back up. I don't know. But those are the tomato plants. They're definitely double or triple the size when I planted them, but they're not filling out. So let's go ahead and add some fertilizer to it. See if that'll help, which I think it will. I know what y'all are saying right now. Hey, it's gonna take time for all that to break down. It's gonna take time for the roots to go over and start utilizing all that. I know, trust me, I know. But I would rather start amending the beds with this other kind of fertilizer now than say in the spring. So what I do and the way I think of using amendments or fertilizers is I'm not just looking for them to fast act and attack the plant right away. I want to amend the beds constantly throughout the year. And when you're putting fertilizer in your beds as you're planting, you are technically amending your beds. So for me, this is a constant, and I know this is not a get rich quick thing overnight. I know that it's going to take time. I got it. While I'm planting, I want to plant the blue Hubbard squash again. Now this did really good in the spring before those stinking vine borers hit it, but I planted the blue Hubbard squash specifically to be a trap crop. But right now, and knock on wood, I have not seen the moth that brings in the vine borers yet here in this fall time frame. So we're gonna roll the dice. I want to plant the blue Hubbard squash right here where I had it in spring because it did really, really well. And then tomorrow I will come back through with bags of soil to amend the beds and things of that nature. But definitely want to get the blue Hubbard squash in the beds right now. And I'm probably gonna do them in 2 beds. Those things grew really good, and I'm really excited to see what they'll do here in the fall. Hopefully they'll grow really well. Okay, blue Hubbard squash are planted. Let me show you all this. I put a short out the other day about sweet potatoes that I apparently missed when I did the harvest. Y'all, seriously, you should see this. This is crazy. Apparently I missed a lot of sweet potatoes. Look, I've got slips growing up everywhere in here. Now I planted corn in here last week, and I definitely don't like seeing that right there. Something got in there and ate some of the corn. Doggone it, man. Well, hopefully I'll have corn pop up here pretty soon. I don't know. But those sweet potatoes, that's blowing my mind, y'all. Because if y'all saw that video, you saw me dig down and actually really dig into these beds looking for the sweet potatoes, but either I missed a bunch of roots or something. I don't know. But we got sweet potatoes like crazy over here. And then I wanted to show this real quick. I couldn't remember what type of okra that I planted right here. And I don't remember planting this type of okra, but I know for a fact that's what this okra is. Y'all, seriously, look at the size of that pod. This is a Louisiana 16-inch pod okra. These pods, even though they're big like this, are super soft. You could still use these in stews, gumbos, everything. In fact, I'm cracking it as I'm pressing on it because they're so soft. So even though those are really long, and normally, like with these okra right here, these are the orange Jing. This is probably 7 inches right here, and these are already pretty tough for the most part. I could probably still microwave this and use this one because it is kind of soft. But like that one right there, there's no way I could use that one except for seeds. But these Louisiana 16-inch pods, okra pods, you can still use them, even though they're that long. I mean, seriously, how cool is that? So this will be a staple okra that I will always plant here. And seriously, look at the size of this stem stalk. Look at that thing. Easily over 7 feet tall. And still growing, which is blowing my mind. Now, what I did not say earlier, those okras that Bowtie David sent me, he said one of those plants got 17 feet tall for him. So when he asked, hey, can I send you some seeds? I was like, yes. Yeah. I want to see a 17-foot okra plant. I mean, that's crazy, y'all. That is nuts. I really want to see that. So that was one of the reasons that I went ahead and asked him to send them to me. And plus, they're okra. Y'all know I'd be loving me some okra. Oh, these bush beans are growing. Check it out. We got some, not bush beans. These are, man, I cannot remember the name of these. Red Ripper cowpeas, that's what those are. Red Ripper cowpeas. They're finally putting on beans. That's exciting because they're about ready to harvest right there. But while we're talking about harvest, check out these Taiwanese long beans. Now, I've been putting out some shorts on these beans right here. But y'all, it's time to harvest some of these. I love these. Okay, look at the beans hanging. I love it. Love it, y'all. Okay, so these are definitely ready to harvest. Let's get some of these off. Now, keep one thing in mind. I say this all the time with beans or really any plant. The more you harvest, the more the plant will continue to produce and produce and produce. So at the end of all my videos, when I say shine bright and harvest hard, that's what I mean. Get out there and harvest. Always be harvesting when you can. Always. Even if it's a little harvest. Little harvests are still better than no harvests, in my opinion. Okay, y'all. This might not look like a lot, but that's enough for 2 people to eat right there. Easily. Okay, so this isn't the biggest harvest ever, let's be real. But like I just said, more than enough to make for at least 2 people. Now, while I'm harvesting long beans, these asparagus beans that I planted in the spring, they survived through the summer, and check them out now. I'm about to do some harvesting again of these. Look at those asparagus beans, y'all. And you can totally see the difference in the beans, especially the coloring, right? These are the asparagus beans, and then these over here are the Taiwanese beans. All long beans. Okay, seriously, this is enough for 3-4 people now, easily. George, what are you doing? Huh? You gonna watch the green beans for me? Yeah? You wanna say hi to your fans? You gonna say hi to everybody? Yeah? Alright, everybody, if y'all love seeing JoJo in the videos, which I don't normally show her a lot, I'll be honest, because it's usually too hot and old girl doesn't want to be out here, but right now in this weather, she was begging to come outside. So I gotta let her out here, right? If y'all want to keep seeing more of her, just let me know. Drop them in the comments, throw some hearts up, likes, you know, whatever. Okay, so what I was going to show is everything I was going to plant today, but I mean, You just saw me plant a bunch of stuff. Now I do need to water everything in, so I will get that done before we finish. But let me show you what else I'm going to plant today, and hopefully all these plants will take off. I've been dying to try to plant these right here. Y'all know I love planting beans. I just think the coloration on those beans are just beautiful. Now these are from Thailand, obviously, Thai soldier beans. Says it doesn't need a trellis, so I have a perfect spot for these. Get those done today. Now, it's no secret, y'all. I love ordering seeds from Baker Creek. I don't get paid anything from them. I'm not sponsored by them, but I love their seeds. I believe in their seeds. I believe in their company. That's why I'm always showing. Now, M.I. Gardner puts out a lot of good seeds also. Seeds for Generations have been really good seeds. I'm thinking, what was the other one? Eden. Seeds and Such is good. I think there was an Eden seed company that did really well too. I have a massive red wasp hovering right above me. As long as it stays up there. Anyway, when I saw this melon seed, sorry y'all, that thing's tripping me out. It's like a hummingbird. When I saw this melon right here, I had to buy it. I mean, this thing is nuts. It says it's an ancient heirloom. That's technically a melon, but it's mostly used as a cucumber. It says to harvest these things when they're about 18 inches or less. So I will actually let one of these grow to just see how big it'll get. But seriously, I had to try that. This is another cucumber here that just looks beautiful. I like all the weird the different types of veggies, and that's just a beautiful cucumber to me. I really hope that grows. I grew these last year, could not figure out how to pronounce them, but it was actually a really good cucumber. This is called a Sikkim cucumber. This thing goes all the way back to 1848, and then just look at the skin. It's just crazy. And what's funny is last year, I forgot I planted these. I had a couple of them grow, and I thought that they just went bad because I forgot that I planted them. All right, and then I'm gonna plant, just some normal peas. Y'all know I love these King Tut peas. These grow really well. And then of course some sugar snap peas, because I love me some peas in the garden as a snack, right? I mean, who doesn't like stuff right out of the garden as you're out here working? You get a little treat. Everyone, so that's the video for today. I'm gonna put a video out on Tuesday, like I mentioned. Look at that butterfly just flying right at me. Look at that thing. Y'all, where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. See if it'll stay. Look at that beautiful butterfly, y'all, on that cosmos. Man, so pretty. I love nature. Like I said, I'm gonna put a video out on Tuesday. It's a special video, it's a milestone video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And as always, everyone, thank you all for watching this video, being a part of this community. I love the interaction. I love the fact that we get to meet people from all over the world, get seeds from people from all around the world, have that community that we are building here on this channel. So, as always, let me end the video like I always do. If y'all enjoyed this video, do me the 3 favors: share, like, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Join this community, this growing community of like-minded gardeners. All right, everyone, take care, God bless, continue to shine bright, harvest hard, get your fall gardens going. Hope you already do. Talk to y'all again real soon.